1, 2, 3, 4. I was born to run
Easy, light, smooth, fast. Easy, light, smooth, fast.
Hey team, Coach Eric Orton here, and spring has definitely sprung here in Jackson Hole, and with that, the last few weeks I've started to work with a few local athletes in person, and specifically a gal, a mountain runner, an ultra runner, an FKTer here in Jackson who wanted to get faster on her downhills, specifically technical terrain, mountain terrain. That's kind of her gig, and she just wanted some coaching tips to get faster on the downhill. But all of this is going to apply to a variety of scenarios on trail, of how to get faster on trail. And this is really no different than what I have my personal coaching athletes all over the world do, you know, virtually. So it's kind of a mindset at first. And so let's just dive in. The key to getting faster on downhills, technical terrain, trails in general, is simply having the mindset of moving your feet quicker. And this is going to do two really key things, not only for your performance, but for your health and longevity, injury prevention with running, okay? And so moving your feet quicker, what does this do? This creates more agility. Keeping your feet underneath you, you're more agile. You can brake laterally rather than out in front of you. Moving your feet quicker increases your cadence, which increases your frequency for you to go forward. And that's where the speed comes in. And many times it's just having the mindset to move your feet quicker rather than thinking about increasing your effort to run faster. I've noticed with myself and with my athletes is when they have this mindset of moving your feet quicker, having better cadence, that's enough to improve your speed without increasing your level of effort. And that's huge, especially with the longer we run, okay? Secondly, by keeping everything underneath you, this avoids reaching out in front and heel striking. And what is excessive heel striking, constant heel striking, especially on downhills when gravity's trying to pull you into that mistake of reaching out, overstriding and heel striking? When we heel strike, we stress the quads, we shut the glutes off. And if you're doing that over and over and over for a long run, a long race through time, that's gonna make your IT band tight. That's gonna make your hip flexors tight. They're gonna have to stabilize rather than just lift the leg. So that's where dysfunction takes place with the downhill, okay? If we're keeping everything underneath us, we're landing on our forefoot, flat-footed, again, we're agile, but that also, in that position, fires our glutes. And we all have heard how important our glutes and firing our glutes are for stability and propulsion. Where you land, how you use your foot directly relates to how well you fire that glute. Okay, so when you're thinking about moving your feet quicker, think about cycling your legs, almost like riding a bike. Having this focus of kind of cycling your legs or moving them a little bit quicker, it lifts the foot a little bit higher. A common mistake for heel strikers and runners who don't have a lot of awareness when running downhill is that if that foot drops too low, that speeds up time, and now you have no choice but to reach out in front of you to catch yourself and to heel strike. By riding a bike, cycling your legs, lifting your feet quicker, now that foot goes higher, helping you to navigate and be more agile when it gets technical and not stubbing your toe, not falling. Have that focus. Again, it keeps your foot high, and again, gives you that navigation, gives you that agility, that quickness that we need to be much quicker on technical terrain. Another way to get better at this, and again, this is a neuromuscular thing that's taking place. We're training the brain to move the feet quicker. That takes time. It's neuromuscular. You're sending signals from the brain to the legs. It's not just a decision sometimes. So when you're out for a long run, and you come across a technical steep hill that's really, really challenging, make it as challenging as possible, and just stop and practice doing this downhill quick feet back and forth. Even go off trail where it's really, really challenging, and having to challenge that quick feet, because then what that does, since it's so challenging for the brain, when you get on smoother terrain or more real world running, it all feels easier. And that's how we can trick the brain. That's how it's neuromuscular. Make things really, really challenging, and then everything else feels so much easier. Okay? And secondly, with this, what else we can work on is what this neuromuscular adaptation that needs to take place. We want to create better leg stiffness. Leg stiffness is a good thing. It helps us land well and get off our feet quicker. And that's what we're talking about today. So there's a couple things that you can do while you're home, either before or after you run, to help with this leg stiffness. Give these a try.
We're hopping on one leg at a time. A nice controlled movement with good leg stiffness. You just want to hop forward and stick it and have a slight pause so you know you've gained your balance and stability without a whole lot of leg action. Keep your legs nice and stiff. The 100 major. Now we're going from a march to a run. Just get into a rhythm and lift your knees as high as you can. Comfortably keep them for your 100 ups.
All right, that's all I got for you today. I hope this helps. Let me know how it helps and give us an update. I'm headed down. I'm at Game Creek. It's nice to be on the trails here in Jackson Hole. So over out from Game Creek Trails, Jackson Hole, Born to Run World. See you guys.